How's that for quick? Wait a minute. Let me wait a minute. See if we can hear me.
Cool.
All right, there we go. Can you guys hear
Thanks,
me?
man.
Can you hear me live too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you.
All right, good. Can you guys hear me?
Thanks, man.
That was quick.
All right. Why is it so small?
What's that?
There it is.
There we go.
I don't think we have anyone else who's on the Joust on right now. So
I am going to bid you all farewell.
yes, Tim. I'll see you tonight. We're gonna have tomato pie here before. So.
All right. And I'm sorry for the thing, but
hey, dude, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Mike,
got some of the players here. Gonna hold off, and we're gonna do another giveaway here. We're gonna do. How many you want to give away, Will?
2.
2 Ravens Rook digitals. Okay, I'm gonna start that up. Hopefully it says that. Yep, there you go. Wow, all that 90 seconds.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
Patrick, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. You're hiding in no vid, but that's okay here. All right, so we held some audience there. That was good. Good afternoon. So let's talk about the Joust a little bit. Second time we've done it live stream. Everyone wants to win this.
Oh boy, look at that.
I think that my character should definitely get one of those for his past wins in all the good that he's done for the Joust.
Yeah, even though that was all in story and it actually wasn't in an actual Joust, right?
He still won. He still won.
I know. He still won. Absolutely. Oh, I said good evening in the chat. Jeez. Look, we're gonna hold off for 45 minutes. We're gonna talk about some cool things, just BS a bit because I didn't want. We want to give Troller the raid that they deserved in at 12 noon Eastern. Then I'll be back at 4 Eastern with Anna and Steven Schnault and Troller Games channel for Altamira aired and Greyhawk discussion. And then I'll be, after we're done this, I'm running the equipment downstairs. So I'll be doing that from downstairs. Then the Joust will be at 6 p.m. Have all 3 of these gentlemen back. If anyone else who's in the Joust is on, just let me know. I don't see anyone else, though. So who's been in chat. So we got 2 Ravens Rook. And that is wrong, that one right there. I didn't have time to update that last one. It says Virtual CrackCon. Oh, it's a sponsored giveaway drawing. So there we go. That's close enough there. Yeah, Icarus always, man, always. So now Icarus is back. So all right, this year we're doing things a little differently. Let's go over the following. The rules. Dragon Magazine number 17. Right?
Yeah.
The rules. It's a chainmail way to do things. I do have, and I'm going to have to change. Let me do this. Watch. See, this is on the fly. I don't know if I can do this while streaming, but we're going to try. I'm going to copy this. I don't know if I can do this while streaming. I think it's a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway.
So if we crash, you guys know.
If we crash, if he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies. Okay. This I need to change. I guess you can. The great thing about XSplit, wow, look at that. That was easy. All right. Here's the Jousting Rules. Now, this is with my edits on it. You're not going to be able to see it, but this is from, if you want to know where to get it, Dragon 17. I have it in JPEG as well, but this is how it works for everyone out there. You need to do 2 things. All the players only need a die 20 and percentile dice. They don't need, there's nothing with damage. There's none of that. They need to roll percentile dice in case there's a crit or fumble, but they need to roll a die 20 for hits and then to see if they get unhorsed. It's not about damaging. It's not about damaging your opponent. It's about unhorsing them. All right, it's about knocking them off that horse. It's 2 opponents. Let me bring up a pick. This is all downstairs. I did this for 4 hours yesterday in my basement. We're ready to go. This is all set up. So
nice.
Okay. Got and this is a faux fight I set up. Okay. So each fight is 3 passes. If you can score points by doing a direct hit or a glancing blow and not unhorsing them. If you get unhorsed at any point, you knocked off your horse, the fight's over. Except if you're both unhorsed at the same time, double. If someone had more points, then they win. You know, so someone could score points on the first 2 passes. You score 0, but you unhorse. Kind of like what was the stupid Knight's Tale, right?
Oh God.
Yeah. Hey, Hork, he unhorses. He unhorses.
That was
them
a
at the
fun
end.
movie.
So let's do this. Will, Mike, Patrick, just tell us who you're playing. I'll go over some of the other characters.
Oh, damn. I'm playing Carlos.
Juan Carlos.
Yeah, Juan Carlos.
Juan Carlos, captain of the guard of the free city of Altamira.
I've been
Here we
playing
go.
him for the last 2 years.
Oh,
There he
Wow.
is. 8th level human fighter. He has lance. He is not specialized because he's a fighter. He could, he is in his late 40s. He has a daughter who's an NPC, Cassandra Carlos. She'll probably be in the stands, who I play in an adventuring group. I think she is in the Windborn adventuring group. It's really cool. And Juan joins all the events, Grand Melee and Joust. Have you ever won a fight or a match, Patrick, in those 2 years?
I've won a match. I've won, no, not a match, a fight. I've
A
won
fight in the Grand Melee, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
So you're-
actually scaled up once, and that was it.
Yes. So, okay. Well, that's good. Jousting is hard. Let's put it this way. Jousting, the Cavaliers, who I know it's a defunct class except in old school. The Cavaliers and the Cavalier Paladins, they have a severe advantage in the joust. They are really can be really nasty. Will, now you are
Yes.
taking a character that Gary Julian played 1.5 years ago.
he did.
The Black Knight.
I even got a voice modulator.
Do you really? Oh,
Yeah, it's right. It's right here.
Oh, Pringle's
Oh,
kid.
geez.
That's awesome.
It works like this. Beware the power of the dark night. Oh, Black
Don't make
Knight.
this laugh. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is hysterical. All right, so the Black Knight of the Great Kingdom, unknown his race, he is a Cavalier 7. By the way, Juan Carlos is seeded 14th out of 16.
Wow, I've come up.
The Black Knight, 3rd.
Third. Woo-hoo.
Seeded 3rd. Up from 4, I think, last time.
I came up 2 points last time. I was rock bottom.
Right,
So,
third. That is a tragedy.
oh my
I
gosh,
should
wait a
be
minute.
the first.
That means you two fight each other the first round.
Oh,
Who?
really?
3 versus 14. 17 is the yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna take you down, boy.
so sorry, Patrick.
That is awesome. So
You're
the
just
Black,
a regular. You're just a regular fighter, right? If I remember correctly.
yes, you're a Cavalier.
Oh, look!
Yeah.
Look on the character sheet here. It says Cavalier.
Yes, it is, and you're specialized with lance.
Oh yeah.
Why is
Yeah.
that important? Do you say? I'll tell you why. I have a matrix here, and just to tell you how this combat works, there's a matrix which goes with. I got leveled down all the modifiers: strength modifiers, specialization, weapon modifiers. If you have a masterwork or magical. By the way, Vargan has the best lance out of the entire group. Gives you a modifier to hit, and then a defensive modifier based on your shield, and if you have shield mastery or other abilities. For example, going into this fight base, the Black Knight, God, this is one of the worst ones there is. The Black Knight's +3 right off the bat to hit,
Thanks, Jay.
and
Yep.
Juan Carlos is 0 modifier to hit the Black Knight back. Now, you may go, well, that's the end of the fight. No.
No, because I want to toy with them.
On this, you'll all have index cards or pieces of paper. There are, as you can see. You know what? I'm being stupid. I have it up here. All right. This is your targeting So as you before rolls are made, everyone will set 2 things each round secretly, and that's why it's got to be done at the same time. A targeting point. There's 7 on here. If you really want to be a dick, you can target this helm. So there's 8 targeting locations. Okay, and here they all are as you're offensively. Defensively are these 6 locations. You want to lower your helm, lean right, lean left, steady seat, which is just a straight defense, shield high, shield low. You'll set 1 of 8 offensive points and 1 of 6 defensive points. From that, there is a matrix. These are pluses to hit modifiers. There are no negatives on here. Okay. With these, so for example, Juan Carlos could get a +12 on his die roll still. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
Shield low.
yes. So from that, and there are all your aiming points. The aiming points up top there, those 8, and then the 6 defensive points. And that, so I will have a net. There's no unless you start with a negative. I will have both the pluses to roll. You will then roll a 20-sided die. Everyone falls into this category here. Okay. If, and that's a natural 20, we'll take that right in. But say you have a +12 and you roll like a 10, that's a 22. That hit will unhorse your opponent. That's a 2-point hit. Now, opponent is unhorsed. You do get a petrification save, which I have down for all the characters.
At -6.
At -6. It's a tough. You are hit as bad as you can get hit with that. A lot of things fall into this 18. It just seems to work that way. That's a 1-point hit. Attacker's lance is broken if non-magical. Magical lances are broken only. All right, so magical lances rarely get broken at that point. It's a normal petrification save to get unhorsed. For example, we got Juan Carlos's save is 10. Guys, so he's got better than a 50-50 shot. And the Black Knight's is 10 as well. Right? There you go. And that's how it works. A B is a glancing blow, where your lance may be broken, no points, and then the glancing blow is a miss. All right? Very simple. It's a very, very simple. So you're going to go, well, I'm not that, there's some strategy involved in it. And we just repeat 3 passes, and that is it, or until unhorsed.
You say it's simple, but you just went over it. I'm lost. I have no idea.
All you need to do is set an attack defense point and roll a die 20, Mike. That's all you need to do. Right?
Set an attack point and a defense point and roll a d20.
That's it.
Yep.
But you set the attack point and defense point and you show it before you roll the d20. That's it. So you're
Now
gonna
you said you could. No, go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
How do you show it?
You need an index card or a piece of paper.
You can message it.
Oh, and just
No,
write
I
it
can't
down?
message it, Patrick. I gotta have it so that it's simultaneous with the opponent.
Okay.
Boom.
And then we just hold it up and
Just hold it up to the camera. That's all I need.
Can you give an example on that postcard
Sure.
as to what you're looking for?
Sure.
Like, just start from the beginning, like you're doing a joust, and you're one of the players. I'll be Jake Azumba. All right, you need to hold up what you're doing.
DC, lean left.
Oh, okay.
DC's the attack point on the shield, right? Lean
And the
left.
defensive point.
Lean left is number 3 on defense. That's it.
All righty.
That's it. Boom.
And you said you can aim for the head.
Helm. See helm?
Helm?
Yeah, helm.
Hey, don't you do that, there.
No,
No, of course not. Not the Black Knight, no.
I wouldn't do that. I'm just
The
wondering.
Black Knight was actually a good knight. The Black Knight was actually
Sure,
a good
Orchid.
knight.
Orchid, ask your question, please.
No questions today, Orchid.
Yep. There are 18 competitors here, but let's get through. We haven't talked about Mike, who you playing, and give me a little background on him.
I am playing Sir Vargrin the Unmerciful. He has come to dominate and it is known that you cannot win the joust more than once, but he is here to win this joust, even though he can't. He's got a cloak of invisibility.
That when he puts the cloak on, the cloak disappears.
Wow. He is a 8th level cavalier. He's got a very, very nice lance, which I think is a +1 lance.
+2. You have a magical +2 lance. You have the best lance.
+2 lance.
Yes, because if there's one thing that we know, and Orchid, I'm going to answer your question in a second. Let me see if I have a pic of this. Right here, you can see this right here in this picture are the former champions of the joust. Now, this goes all the way back 35 years of my campaign, starting with Sir Harn, Slayer of Lines, Sir Florum, Baron Drekton, Elaine Winchester. I'm doing this because the picture's blocked. Oh my God!
Don't you have a better picture?
From that angle, let me see. I got so many different angles. I don't think I caught them on any of the other pictures.
I see Vargren. His
Yeah.
shield.
Wait, here you go. Here you go. No, you can't see him there. I took like 12 pictures and I don't see any of them on. Yeah, it looks like city pictures. No. How about that one? Yeah, you can see some of them there. So it goes Elaine Winchester, then Sir Theo Citrail, then Sir Vargren, then Matthew Barnabas, which is Von Moku's character, who won during GaryCon 2021, the last time we did this.
You should have like painted figures to represent their figures that are like look like statues, and they would be statues that lead to the jousting area.
Jousting area.
Yes, and if another thing I can have Build a Master Crafter do, so he hangs me upside down.
Sure.
We'd all like to see that, sure.
So
Actually, doing the statues though wouldn't take him nothing but 5 minutes. It's quick dry brushing.
You need to have the exact same figure too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Nicholas. So Sir Vargren, back to him real quick. Sir Vargren is a minion of Lord Page of Highport. Oh my God, listen to me. I'm babbling here. Who is a baddie in the campaign. I'm going to show you where he is. He's on the map. Here we go. All right, here's Altamira. Come over here. Highport. There's Lord, okay, and there's Lord Page's. Lord Page's the lightning bolt on the shield with the rampart defenses, and that is his estate outside of Highport. He's a super high level cavalier, who they don't mess with him. The slavers, there's certain characters in campaigns, right? Will you get to a certain level, people don't mess with you because you're.
I don't know. Most of the wing nuts that I played with, they're all about, oh, he's Ayus? Yeah, I'm going to attack him.
This guy, yes. There you go. Oh, yeah, that's right, Patrick. You got Lord Page's thing from all the cheers you did. That's awesome. So, Vargren came, and if you haven't watched it, it's on my YouTube, the joust, and came and demanded honor because he had won in the previous one. It was my surprise. No one knew Mike was coming on. And so Matthew Barnabas, which is Von Moku's character last time, won, and then Vargren kicked his ass. Right? But then Lady Israel, who's back in this joust, fought him next, and she won the fight. So, and she's being played by Little Bones this time tonight. Okay. So those are some of the characters. Got some great competitors in here. We got one who's a complete surprise, who was mentioned during Blue Box's stream that no one caught. Okay, there's a couple brand new characters you don't even know about this time. It'll be a real fun, session. Okay. Question from Orchid: can you target someone's horse, Will?
Can you target their horse?
Jousting.
Wow. Gee whiz.
Let me see. According to the rules.
According to the rules. Like, is there an option if a knight wants to play dirty?
Let's see. That's just equipment and stuff. Which has results, injuries. I'm going to have to say yes, but I'm going to say that it's probably a DM call on that because I'm not seeing.
Automatic disqualification.
Yes. With that, there are certain no-nos of the tournament because this is an honor fight, right? This is to honor. That doesn't mean you can't injure severely, or even if you get a critical hit or something, kill by accident an opponent. Now, targeting the horse is an immediate disqualification and a permanent ban.
Oh,
Enhancing with spells is an immediate disqualification and permanent ban. Using anything beyond the gear you have on, your horse, and your skill, that's it. And there are hidden in the audience are, let's just go right here. Hidden in this audience. See this person right here? Right there?
Yeah.
That's Jalarzi
Yeah.
Salavarian.
I've heard of that.
One of the Circle of Eight. And Mariel, her friend, and what would you call it? She's mentored by Jalarzi. Some others, legendary characters are here. Yes, you have Kara Stein, who's not dead in my world. Sorry, living Greyhawk people who killed everything. Kara Stein from Kara Stein Castle's here. Cheyenne Stormhanded from Kara Stein's Castle's here as well, because Gesharon Heflorinus is actually in the combat. Her bedfellow. Which who's playing him this year? Who's playing Gesharon? Grape Ape is playing. Matt Robertson's playing him this year. So there you go. On this side, you can't. Oh shit. So there's a lot of high-level individuals. Lord Gazumba himself is here, along with a lot of Knight of Eula characters in this area. So there's some super high levels. There's also someone on emergency standby with a Rod of Resurrection. I won't say who. Because Rod's Resurrection can even bring back elves from the dead just in case. But if you die, you die. So, but this is all about honor. This is all, hey, Taryn, this is all about doing the right thing and proving your worth as a jouster and to win this fair and square. If someone wants to attempt to cheat, hey, if you get caught, it's on you. We had an incident during the Grand Melee, and that didn't turn out well for cheating. So, yeah. Yes. So that's, hopefully that answers your Orchid, that doing underhanded stuff like cutting straps. Someone said that last night, or getting their horse sick ahead of time, poisoning their food. Like, well, no problem. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Remember, everyone, we have Luke Gygax playing in this event.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
That's true. It's only illegal if you get caught.
And the way you do it is you hire people through an intermediary, and they're the ones who pay off the guys to do the dirty work, and your hands are clean. You never have to worry about a thing.
You know what? I see another module coming out of you from this. A nice mystery murder one or something.
Someone gets murdered during the joust?
During the joust.
Oh my gosh. So this took me, as you remember, I had Strainkeep Castle up. So here, we'll bring this up. The Thursday night we finished, and this is what 972. I had this on my table. Let me see, get a full picture of the area. I had Strainkeep Castle on my table with GeoHex and all the other wonderful stuff. It took, there's a wider screen picture, yeah, with miniatures and all. And I got to put every single miniature away. They're all painted. Got to, and get this off the table. So Friday, I'm in the morning, late morning, early afternoon. First off, here's the story. I got Chuck and Tim on Zoom with me at 9 o'clock in the morning yesterday because Chuck needed to do some things. Well, I know he's not listening now. If you know Chuck never shuts up on Discord. Right?
Really?
On Zoom. Yeah. So I'm like,
Not
guys,
nice.
I'm like, and Tim's putting his teeth in and all, showing me about what he's going to do in your game. I'm like, guys, it's 9:30. This is going to take me 4 hours. Get the hell off of my Zoom, right? So I finally just said, I'm leaving. I pressed it, and I disconnected the Zoom finally yesterday. I'm like, because it took me all that time to get this all done. But that's part of the game, right? It's part of doing all this and having the fun of doing it. So we're going to talk about this in a couple hours too. This is the downtown area of the Free City of Altamira. The big keep in the back and is the Tower of Alana. All right, and noted by the following. We go to Joust 2022 and show you an angled picture from the street. Okay. Notice that all the fletchings of the arrows are the battlements here. We had this custom built. This is before Bill was even crafting. This is an old piece. Thank you. Hey, King Butterfree. It's good to see you. Good to see you from South Jersey Discord, man. Hopefully things are going well with you. Crafted by Stellarian Games, I believe, did this for us as a custom commission way back. I'm talking, I want to say 2008 or 7. This was done before Bill was really into the hardcore crafting, so it is a custom piece. Oh, nice, Tracy. Good to see. Good to hear. Hoops' Fruit Market's here, where he sells the kumquats. Because Hoops is the only person who received automatic citizenship to Altamira. Because of what reason? Does anyone know?
Because he sells the kumquats.
Yes, but he does. He sells kumquats, but he was here before the city was even founded. He was on a little roadside dirt road, like those fruit stands you see out in South Jersey, right? Just selling the kumquats from the kumquat groves. So thanks Patrick for doing that for King. Awesome. Yeah, so Hoops' fruit stand. Hoops is here along with all the other vendors, and you got you got other buildings. You have Vinyamar Gardens back here, which is
There should be like a chain of Hoops's fruit stand.
Well, the funny thing is well, good point. Tim forgot and reminded me when we were. I'm sorry if I'm coughing, everyone. Still, this COVID thing. It's been 4 weeks.
Yeah, it tends to linger, man.
It's brutal. When we were doing Highport Adventuring 101, that's where Lord Page started too. Hoops had a fruit stand out there, but he was only selling mangoes. And then when we moved, we got away from the Highport thing. I had Hoops relocate to Altamira before anyone got there. It was kind of a joke. And this is 1987 that Altamira was founded in an adventure. So that's how long ago it was. But yeah, so a lot of these are all going to be in the box set that Troller Games is going to be putting out. Eventually, we'll have all these locations noted. This is only one part of the city. Alyssa Faden's going to do the map. Anna's going to do all the terrain. We're going to be talking about all that at 4:00. So just wanted to show you that though from the background.
Have you ever had a kumquat?
Oh, they're delicious.
Once, yeah.
I never had. I don't think I've ever even seen one.
It tastes just like an orange, doesn't it?
I have no idea.
It's a little more bitter, I think. So note the following. You'll see it scrolling through. If I go back to this, I'll go back to the first page. Should reset. It did not. There's Laney Finan. Let me reset it. Okay. That is the heraldry for the Free City of Altamira. Brian Baldenclass originally did it. It's on the new shield setups from Anna. I actually made it. That's it. The kumquat is on the heraldry itself for the city. So there you go. Just noting. Yeah, you may have. That's very true, King. You may have absolutely, because they're probably in a lot of different dishes.
Where's your shield at?
Which one?
It says
Daughter of Ulick shield?
Yeah, your physical shield.
Oh, well, remember I was rushing.
says here kumquat,
Oh, there it is.
distinctively citrusy, with a slightly sweet and overwhelming flavor of sour and tangy.
Right, exactly. Now,
In other words, it's sort of like an orange.
It's sort of like an orange.
Here comes stupid adolescent toilet humor. Everyone likes saying the word kumquat. That's why we used it, right, back in the day. Plus, now we brought it. We have published, almost published source, because it's in their journal. Kumquats are native to the world of Greyhawk now. So that's my contribution in 42 years to the freaking world of Greyhawk. Is the kumquats. Yes. I'm keeping a look on because Chuck's not going to whisper me, "Hey, we're ready." I got to look out for when Troller Games goes live. And please note, for the rest of the schedule for today, let me bring that up real quick. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but this was an unplanned show, everyone.
Didn't Steven Chenault plant a kumquat tree?
Yeah, he did, in honor of the box set we're working on.
He's got a couple of fruit there.
Yes, he
growing on
does.
it. Yeah.
Troller Games at 2:00. Chuck Cumbo is running it. He changed it from Jim Ward's Tomb of Doom to another adventure, but that's okay. Also, Blue Box will be on from 2 to 6, raiding into us. So when Chuck is done, he's gonna raid that audience into Blue Box. 4:00 is the show on Troller Games channel with myself, Anna, and Steven Chenault. Okay, and I'll run from 4 to like 5:30, quarter to 6. I have to leave at 5:20 because I'm going to have these gentlemen. I'm going to have 14 people in my Zoom. Four of my players will be in person. Alan will not be there. So Tim will be there playing Sir Reginald Rathmore David Earl Trampier IV, Defender of the Faith and Vanquisher of the Unrighteous. The number one seed again, who lost last year to Josh Death Dealer in the right. Bill will be playing the one that Troy made the helmet off, Lorik the Wolf again. Tom will be playing Holding Caulfield of Valuna, and Walt will be playing Arian Ralphson. 14 people will be in Zoom, including you three gentlemen. Luke Gygax is playing Smelf, the son of Melf, or Eliador is his real name. Alyssa Faden is joining us, which is awesome. Little Bones is joining us, along with a lot of other signups and a lot of other community people. So we'll have a Zoom filled with 14 people, 18 competitors. Now, here's the big question. What is Mike doing? Sir Vargren, he can't joust. He is a champion. So is Matthew Barnabas. What are they doing?
I don't know.
They're going in there to stir up crap.
No way. No way. Going in there to teach people and be helpful and
Sounds like soccer hooligans.
Here's what's happening, and I hope I can do this in 5 hours and not bore everyone. There's going to be a lot of fights. The brackets are done for the first round. Last year, it was a one elimination, one and done. I was like, that's not fair. So everyone's going to guarantee 2 series of jousts. If you lose in the first round, you go into the dreaded losers bracket. Okay? Yeah. There'll be 8 people in the losers bracket, 8 in the winners bracket. From that point on, after the first round, it's single elimination at that point. Okay? Those 8 losers brackets will go down to 4. I can't do this in my hand. 4. So one more fight between some of the losers brackets down to 4. But in order to get back into the main bracket at that point, you will have to fight a former champion and defeat them. So 2 of them will be lucky to fight Sir Vargren, and 2 of them will be lucky to fight Matthew Barnabas, last year's champion. If you defeat them, you get placed back into the final bracket. There you go. Don't lose your first round match.
Mine's been set.
I thought that was fair. We will get down to one winner, a champion who will win the trophy, and I will send it to him, just like I sent it to Michael Mossbarger last time. All right, got the trophy ready to go, a new one for this year's champion. So, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Going back to the going back here to this. I hit a wrong button.
Wrong button.
I hit a wrong button.
Wrong button, emote.
Oh, I did not. I was wrong. I hit a wrong button. I hit the right button. After the joust, which starts at 6, we will raid into Prayers Rejects at 11 p.m. at Borderlands of Chaos. So he's doing a keep on the Borderlands adventure, which is cool, and that'll end the night. Okay, for today. So wrong button. All right, audience questions, audience comments, fun stuff. You three gentlemen, please give me a little comment from your character or from or about the game or what you're looking forward to. Well,
Actually, I'm going to try and work on a nice little spiel there for Tim, saying, "If you drink, don't ride."
That's
The
a good
captain
one.
of the
Make sure you get it to Tim as early as possible because note he's at the doctor's office with his son now. He'll be over here around 5 o'clock. Just want to make sure he sees it. That'd be awesome, though. Yep, definitely. Because Duncan Joustley, the Cromulent, will be doing ads. So
All
Mike.
I know is that I'll have an opening position for a henchman by the name of Carlos after I unseat him.
Juan Carlos. Everyone knows who Juan Carlos is in real was in real life,
Don
right?
Juan.
It was a king of Spain, wasn't he?
Was it? I thought that was Don Juan's real name.
Maybe it was too.
Now you got me. Now I must look it up because the Black Knight needs to know who his future henchman's going to be.
Forget that noise. I'm there just for the eye candy for the middle-aged ladies in the stand.
Yes, because you are a widower now, by the way. But remember, your daughter is watching, Cassandra Carlos.
Former king of Spain, ruled from 75 to 2014.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Could you have what? Could you have a random dragon attack at a joust?
Don't see why not.
Don't see why not, but you have Circle of 8 members here.
That's got to be one powerful dragon.
I can't even imagine. Like, in the stands here, in these two stands, if we average the levels of these characters, and I'm going to assume they're between 9th and 11th, everyone in the stands.
Jogotha, a couple of lynch
Oh my
minions.
gosh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I just won. I can't destroy the Free City of Altamira. I have a box set coming out, everyone. Right?
Think about this, Jay. It'd be a lot easier if all you have to put on the map is a big charred area.
Yeah.
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 Big crater.
Big crater.
So let's that's funny though. This is for, I like stuff. I mean, I'm not bashing old editions. When I heard nightmares about at cons, 3rd and 3.5 Living Greyhawk stuff, where fights took 12 hours because the dragon was armor class 50, all crazy stuff. I mean, we don't want to go there. I mean, we have 4.5 hours basically to get this done, right? And plus, I think it's funnier that people go at each other. Alyssa Faden is gunning for Luke Gygax. Let me tell you something.
I saw it on the internet.
You saw that, right? Yeah, you saw that on
Yeah.
Facebook? Oh my gosh, yeah, she's
Yeah.
gunning for him. Oh, see, here comes Big Mac. Can Joust players sabotage the saddles of their opponents? Oh my God.
See, that's what I'm talking
my
about. You just so if just asking for a friend, if one of the contestants were to just hire somebody to go to the Thieves Guild and pay them to go and snip a couple of saddles, that's what I'm saying.
So remember this about the Thieves Guild in Altamira, run by Lord Drarius the Deposed. He is a fallen cavalier, dual class cavalier.
Perfect.
Thief. He hates with a passion. There are no halflings, dwarves, or gnomes allowed in the guild.
There you go.
Because of what happened in Highport all those years ago. So it's a long story, and he's now here, and now he's, like I said, he's pretty powerful. If you want to go to Lord Drarius's guild, and someone wants to be that underhanded, but no.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yep. Anna's sitting this one out, Gunslinger. It's a good one. Anna's busy with a lot of stuff. And Anna's got a really long, rough day today. So she is really. Halfling's wearing a trench coat. Remember this in Altamira. And this is one of the things I have to change its published source. Go to Dragon 60, Midgets in the Earth, by Roger Moore, the joke article with Euban Had, the legendary halfling thief. Let me see if I can do a quick search on Euban Had and show a picture. Euban. If I type in Euban, he may just come up. I could show the pic. Euban Had is the leader of what notorious organization? Spunk, right? The Short People's Union for Nefarious Kleptomaniacs. They are now in Altamira going against Lord Darius's. Oh, I actually did a portrait workshop pick for him. A little bit nicer than the pick that came. Yeah, there's Euban Had.
Looks like a kid.
He sometimes disguises him. He's a halfling. Yep. He sometimes disguises himself.
Should have some big old mutton chops.
I couldn't get the really crazy eyeball picture from. Let me do it on my secondary drive. So I got to change the name of Spunk, and we're talking about what to do, what name to change it to, because I can't use something that's published in Dragon Magazine. But we're going to change it to something funny. Oh, here it is. There's the original Euban Had picture from that dragon. So,
okay, I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Buck teeth, or is that his lip? Looks like buck teeth.
Yeah. Well, those were the drawings back then in the 80s. So, yeah. So if you want to be really underhanded and do those kind of things and risk your reputation as a cheater, you can go for it. Remember one of the greatest sleuths guilds of all time, the Altamira Bounty Hunters Guild, is here. Networks of spies and stuff don't think they're wandering about the audience too.
Yep, that's right. Yep, Count
You just have
Sherlock
to
Holmes.
That's why you work through an intermediary that doesn't really know you.
That's awesome.
Deniability.
All right, Chuck, what are you doing?
Hey, you just follow the money.
Follow the money, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why you have dead drops.
So let's do this because Will was kind enough. Give me 1 second here because I don't remember what you. When did I bring it up, Will? The last time it was a Legends and Lore, correct? Oh, there it was. I got it. Talk about your Ravens Rook, please.
Oh, of course. Raven's Rook, the PDF is out, and it is essentially, well, not essentially, it is inspired. I think that's a legal term. It's inspired by Rook Roost from the Bandit Kingdoms.
Yes.
And it is, as you can see, the subtitle is The Blackwing City of Brigands and Bandits. And essentially it is a city book that goes in and has a listing of factions, NPCs, has random encounters, has the list of all the prominent merchants, as well as the guilds, which are extremely proliferate in it. Total count is 139 pages, I do believe. And it is we're finishing the format, the print format. So the book is done. It's just the layout is a little different from a PDF versus what has to be approved for print. And so that's going to be, we're looking at the end of October for the print because we have to submit it. They have to approve it. They have to mail me the proof copy for it to be approved. So still takes a little bit of time even after everything's done. So, and this was actually started off of all the bones of this came from when I was running Return to the Bandit Kingdoms, my first stream. Basically, I did, like all good DMs, an absolute shit ton of prep work and writing, which then I turned into articles that I put up on the Greyhawk Companion, which then I was like, why don't I turn this into an actual book? And so
awesome.
then that's what I did.
Yes, now you got it. You backed it, so you got it. Yep. So we're giving 2 of these away in PDF, and what you will do is we'll put the link out if there's anyone else wants to. Is it available for purchase yet or no?
Yes, the PDF is available for purchase. It is both compatible for 5e and OSR. So essentially, the OSR, what I did is I have a stat block or template that is for it works for both first advanced D&D and second edition.
We're giving 2 of these away on this short stream here. It's courtesy of Will. Thank you so very much in PDF. And
Sure.
you will contact Will, and he'll give you he'll make sure via Whisper here or Discord, if you know Giant Stomp, he'll make sure that and he will email it to you.
Yep.
Send to you.
Basically, what it is you give me your email, and then I will send you a link that you follow to get it through drive-through.
There you go. Very, very cool. Wanted to share that. It was very kind of Will to hang out here and do that too. And give the 2 away here on this short one, and it's fantastic. It's a good bar for me to set to have such great content in this for Altamira as he has in here. And this is, remember,
And there's the link right there.
awesome. It is Greyhawk content scoured of actual Greyhawk names. So
Yeah.
you hear me,
Everything
Watsy?
is,
I'm just kidding.
if you go through and you look as far as like it's not the general, it's the governor, and
Yeah.
Arentoth is the name of a fiend, and so if you know your Bandit Kingdoms and you know your
Greyhawk.
Rookroos, sorry,
Rook
I forgot
Roost,
the
Living
name.
Greyhawk, all that, that
If
era.
you know that
Yeah.
enough, you'll see all the things. Plus, it does go into a little bit of the surrounding areas because I have other stuff like Zhang, Tuma Zhang that is out, and then I've got the Echoes of a Dark Past, which will be coming out next, which is set in the Fosswood. But like, there's the Kingdom of Decca. You see where I'm going with this, guys?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, not 10th.
yeah, no 10. I've never heard of that, but
No.
Decca, yeah, I've got that.
That's funny, actually. That's really good. Really done well. So we'll see. We're gonna probably have some surprises tonight. Stuff that I had to we'll see who comes up with some funny things, some funny quips, some people going at each other. Hopefully Alyssa doesn't go completely nuts here. You got Luke, Gygax, Alyssa. Here's some of the guests: Mike Disney, Bones. I'm sorry, Patrick, you're not on here, but I apologize. But
Oh, don't worry about that.
Chuck, William Henry Dvorak. There you go.
Small potatoes.
Along with a lot of the community playing in this, it'll be a really fun time tonight at 6:00. So I think Mikey, you're in already. So other questions from the audience, most of them related around underhandedness, which is really funny. If that's what most of the questions were. Mike, any comments from you on your Fargren or what's going on? Yes.
I'm just ready to eliminate some people from this match and have fun doing it.
That's it.
And just spread the joy that is Vargren the Unmerciful.
And he is a joy, isn't he?
Oh, he is. He is a full-on joy.
He's not looking for a bad time. He's looking for a gourd time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And this all spurs from the last time the powers that be in Altamira, like these former champions, some of them are going to be pains in the ass. We got to figure out a way to get them involved so they don't stir up trouble again, because we don't want trouble in our city. And this was the solution. Yep. So all the characters are right here, all 18 of them. They range in levels from 6th to 8th. Right. They include, and we know about the 3 here, Matthew Barnabas, the former champion. Michael Mossberger plays 7th level Cavalier. I'm not going to talk about some of the surprises. The son of Smelf, that's played by Luke Gygax. Katarina von Kessel, Paladin, a fighter Paladin, not a Cavalier, played by Alyssa Faden. Let's see who else we got here that we haven't talked about. We talked about Gesherin Haflorinus. He's the one published source character from the Ashes box set under Karastein's Castle. 7th level fighter. Tino's playing Tarish Ming, the 16th seed, a mercenary from Ket. and yeah, he's the last seeded character. He joins as well. Chantel's playing Lady Finnean. She's the second seed now, a Selenian Cavalier. So elven, she's not an elven. She's a Cavalier who's an elf. She's pretty nasty. She got upset, if I recall, in the last joust. I think in the final four, if I recall. And of course, Chuck playing his always intoxicated Josh Death Dealer, right? Who made a level since last time. He's now 8th level. He was the 16th seed last time and unhorsed Sir Reginald in an upset. He's moved up now to 15th seed.
Brigands should be leveling up here soon too, right?
No. You're not adventuring in actual adventures. You got to be an adventure. So, yeah. So there are 18 characters involved, and we're going to have a fun time. Note also, we have the miniatures. Build a Master Crafter. 2 out there. There's 18 different, and I have 4 females too, which I was shocked because they added another female player this time. Yes, all of them each represents a different character in the campaign. Really excited about just having the level of detail there that we have the miniatures for this. And one last shout out. 2 years ago, when we were starting to plan this for GaryCon, there is no tilt wall. It did not exist. We had, I'm like, I can't get this anywhere. So our sponsor, Jeremy at Gamescape 3D, we went to Jeremy and we said, can you make this? And he goes, that's no problem. So he designed this, all the fencing and all, and then Bill made it, put it together. Look, there's even like the horse tracks in the dirt and mud. So I think for one of the giveaways for tonight, I'm going to re-put together all these STLs and give someone the full jousting STL,
Nice.
so you'll be able to print it yourself. All
Oh,
right.
that's cool.
All right. Yeah.
No,
so
nobody's gonna have it at this level, though. Nobody is. There's no way.
right, but at least you'll be able to have the files, and you'll be able to, if you want to do it again and put and make this up, yeah. I'll make that one of the giveaway gifts. But Gamescape 3D is such a great sponsor, and they're sponsoring the con as well. So we will add that into the giveaways.
See what I'm saying, though? What's so awesome about this is that nobody, you can literally say nobody else in the world is doing what you're doing. Nobody else in the world has got this jousting track like this, the miniatures, the amount of people involved. Nobody else in the world's doing it. I challenge anybody to bring anything up with pictures, must have proof. I guarantee you there's nobody else in the world doing this right now.
Hey, John.
So being a part of this is actually really, really outstanding and a lot of fun.
It is. I gotta say it though, Adam. I heard there's this guy who's got the longest running campaign of the game.
don't start that.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it is in Canada. Oh my God! I'm sorry, you don't. I've been so positive. What was he just on Nerdist? And that thing got 4.4 million views. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Was he really?
Oh my God, yeah. Because journalism's lazy. They pick up the story. It's been picked up all the way since that Popular Mechanics. See, got me on. You got me, Will. You got me on a soapbox.
Yeah.
Since 2017. Here's a story for all of you who don't know me. 2017 comes, and I see it in the Popular Mechanics stream pick, and then I think Mike Bridges puts it in his feed on Greyhawkery. And it's like 36-year-long campaign. I'm like, I got this fucker by 2 years. And his stuff doesn't look as good as us.
No, not at all.
And so I don't want to down bash anyone. He's got an impressive setup. He does. His campaign's 2 years younger than ours, and that started it. I got people at PAX Unplugged who thought I was that guy. In fact, when I first met Anna Meyer, she thought I was Robert Wardor too. It never ends. So
Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it, Jay, because I've seen interviews with that guy where it's just him talking. That guy never shows any of his players that play with him that have been playing with him for supposedly that long. You know what I mean? So you never see any of his players. You never see. I'm sorry, but how can a campaign survive without your regular players? It can't.
yeah.
There's no way. No way. If you keep,
he looks like a bit of a grumpy too.
Patrick, but he's a fellow
does.
Canadian.
Easy there. Canada.
We'll start. Oh, Phoenix's ready into it. Oh, that's awesome.
Everybody.
Now here's the thing: if it wasn't for that, we would have never had Jay.
That's true.
Jay would have never got the fire lit under his ass. And
Hey,
God
you're
damn it,
right.
I'm going to stream now.
You're right. No, you're dead on right. And my wife,
So
wife knows that too. And she's like,
yeah, he did a great service
Yes.
to everybody. So
John, thanks, Phoenix.
we should all write him letters of thank you. Is what we should.
Yeah, that would chap his ass, man. That would get him by the you know what's, man. I would love to do that. Just get a whole group of people writing that guy and thanking him.
Well, I appreciate the thoughts, everyone. So, by the way, Phoenix, thank you for raiding in. We are Tim finished an hour earlier than I thought, so I'm stop-gapping for an hour and 15 minutes with a Patrick Canadian Gamer, Mike Disney, and the great William Henry Dvorak, all who have characters in the Joust tonight. We're talking about what's going to happen tonight at 6 o'clock with Luke Gygax and a whole bunch of other great people in the Joust there, and exactly. Will knows a lot of people know the button to push.
Oh yeah, I do.
Will push the right button, John. And I got to tell the story. So I have to tell that story. Yeah, it was the wrong button, but the right button. By the way, John is playing tonight, John Birchfield. But I haven't really talked about his character. I'm saving him for tonight.
What, in the Joust?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Better not be going up against me because I'm going to kick that ass.
His character is seated 4th.
4th?
Yep. He is a Cavalier Paladin. He's yes.
Of Paylor?
Nope. Heronius.
I did that on purpose because Paylor is not in Greyhawk.
Paylor's in Greyhawk.
Oh, he is? I didn't know that.
Paylor is Greyhawk, yeah.
I got to take this phone call.
Well, no problem, Will. We're gonna do Will's giveaway shortly here.
Okay.
So Phoenixy, thank you so very much for the raid in. We're gonna raid into not Blue, but we're gonna raid into Troller Game shortly as he starts his game any minute now. We're gonna do the giveaways, trying to hold off, and then they're gonna raid into Blue Box. Blue Box will raid into us tonight at the Joust. So yeah, and thank you so very much for kicking off the event. Last call. Giving away 2 copies of Raven's Rook, which is Rook Roost from Will's in digital. Yep. And we'll do that shortly here. Any other questions from the audience? We'll let John bloviate his own character tonight. Sound good? Once again, you will contact Giant Stomp _01 on Discord or on Hear and Whisper. You need an email address, and then he will send you an email link to download Raven's Rook on DriveThruRPG. Yes, Ravalzik, you missed that. Special hero points will work. I'm going to tell you how. There are 18 characters. I don't want anyone getting like 9 hero points. So here's the deal. They can bank 1 at a time. So if they lose it, someone wants to refill it, that's fine. It can only be used to undo a fumble of their own roll. That way we don't have people fumbling and falling off their horse like we did last time, which is really embarrassing. But maybe it will. Yeah, regulars will not work tonight. It's all in these specials. And you can't use it to upgrade a critical hit and stuff like that. But you can use it to undo a fumble effect. Okay? Of your own personal undoing. Because who wants to go out that embarrassing way? All right, I'm going to close out the giveaway. Yeah, I think it's fair. So.
Sounds like Jay's got a kumquat in his mouth.
I do, man. I got to, or I'll have a coughing fit still. It's been freaking 4 weeks. It's crazy. So, Last call for questions, too. Someone, I'll sneak over there. What character hosts the Joust? Well, good question.
Sir Vigrant Unmerciful.
No. Hey, there's Adam. Good to see Adam. Oh, that's awesome, Adam. Good to hear. Hey, Petros. Sure, Pat, you can be here. We're going to raid into Trollord any minute. And thank you for that follow. What was I doing? A little background on the Free City of Altamira here. I'm gonna move stuff around. I'm gonna do this real quick. Lady Mayor Charisse. Can anyone tell me where I got that name from, Charisse? If you do, you are a really old grognard. I want to see if anyone remembers.
Charisse. That comes from an old movie, doesn't it? Come on now. It's on the tip of my tongue too.
It's a TV
Tongue
show.
out. Maybe I can read it.
TV show. It's a TV show. Lady Mayor Charisse is the mayor. Has been the mayor of Altamira since its founding. Married to Elijah Winchester III. They have 4 children that are adventurers themselves. She is also the grandmother of bounty hunters. She's 15th level, and she runs the Bounty Hunters Guild in the Free City of Altamira.
Is that from the Jeffersons?
No.
I thought that was his wife's name for some reason.
No. It is from a sci-fi TV show, late 70s.
Man, you are.
Space
No.
1999.
Now, I just thought maybe someone would know it, but it is from a two-part series, 2-part episodes from Buck Rogers, with the Assassins of Death, where the Riddler guy was the main character, Frank Gorsham. That's where it's from. And Charisse was the female assassin they had in that group.
Oh, Pat Draw's got it. He said Buck Rogers.
Yep, absolutely. Buck Rogers. Absolutely, that's where it came from.
Beady, 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 beady.
Yep. That's all the character is. So there you go. That's who hosts. Now, Lord Gazama himself, the head of the Order of Ulick, like I said, is in the stands right here. There. I know it's a little fuzzy. Oh, you know what? I can't show you that because I'm on the wrong screen. Yeah, there's Lord Gazumba right there in the joust. His best friend Hawk. So these people, by the way, are fakes. Right? They're not really the mayor, and the Charisse's miniature is right next to Gazumba right there, with in her bounty hunter outfit. So there you go. Just some things going on. A lot of you will find this out when the box set comes out, whenever it does come out. We're working on it diligently. I want it to be as good as the Free City Greyhawk box set. I got a whole bunch of great people participating with me. Come on, Chuck.
Worried about getting it assassinated or what?
What's that?
Is Lord Gasumba worried about getting assassinated?
Nah. By whom?
Well, exactly. So why does he have a stand-in, like a proxy?
No, he doesn't. He's not this isn't his city. He's not the mayor of the city. He's just the head of the Order of Ulick. Right? The Order of Ulick headquarters. All right. Quick history lesson. Because now, real quick.
Get that cough drop down.
Yeah. Because Troller Games is still not live.
Wow.
I get to
What
beat
the
Chuck.
hell? I hope so.
I'll get to beat now. I don't want to do that. Chuck's a good guy. All right.
Get your shit together, Chuck. Come
Order
on.
Altamira here. Bottom of the Principality of Ulick. Wales Castle is the main base of the Order of Ulick. Wales Castle, which looks like Mont Saint Michel. Okay, it's out in the Delta, and it's tidally flooded. And it looks it's very similar to Mont Saint Michel. It's only accessible at certain times based on the tides, and that's where That's where that is located, and that's where he is out of visiting. All these locations, and you notice this is the map from Thursday night. Strandkeep Castle's here from the Gourd books. Winchester's Bulwark. These are all Order of Ulick locations running all up here to White Tower, Outpost 1, Warmonger's Tower, Outpost 2. They're all published locations. Yes, the Order of Ulick is based in the Principality of Ulick through all the Ulick states. And they yes. So, absolutely. And there's a lot of politics behind that. I forget what Earth Journal is. The Earth Journal that has the Gary Kahn version. Hold on. Good history lessons here. No, I'm not going to be able to find it, of course. Earth Journal, Earth Journal, Earth Journal. There's an article about the founding of the Order of Ulick in Earth Journal 29, which is the Gary Kahn 2019 version. I don't know where mine is. It should be right here.
Oh, I see that wonderful art print on the top there, though. That's pretty nice.
Yes, it is. That's where I keep them. So, I don't know. Yep. Thanks, Varl. All right, we're doing the giveaways. We're at 110 people watching. Thank you. Give Chuck and Troller Games the love. He's live. He finally went live. So let me do that right now. And remember, you need to contact Giant Stomp Will. Okay.
As a hype train is about to ready to pop off. We're
That's
leaving.
okay. So once again, Wednesday night, I had a level 9 hype train. Right.
Wow, level 9.
It was
Holy
level
cow.
9. They've uncapped it. We had a level 9 hype train. It was the largest one we've ever had. Will's on the phone right now. Will, Patrick and Mike and Will, thank you for coming on during this. Sure, good to see you. And I'm going to close this out. A lot of you probably have this. This is for the Rook Roost. Here we go. Caesar.
Oh boy, it's been a long time since I've seen him. Is he on?
I want to make sure Caesar's on the claim. He usually is. Yep, 2000 Caesar's on. Did he back it though? All right, Caesar, contact Giant Stomp 01 email. He will get you your second winner. Here we go. And then please hang in there as we raid into Troller Games with a massive audience. Zump. That's awesome, man. And they scale up to John Phoenixy, and it is tough. I don't know. Is Zump on? He was probably under VIP. Zump's on under VIP. Zump to claim. Okay. Excuse me. If Zump does not contact Giant Stop, we'll add it back in tonight during the joust, okay? But he's on in chat. He's in the log. He's VIP'd, so we will honor that. But if he does not contact Will by the thing tonight, we will put it back into the kitty for everyone else. So
he was just in here.
Yeah.
So
Caesar, Zump, winners, thank you so very much. Let's raid into Trollord now, and thank you, Gunslinger. I did my best. I mean, I was only off for 90 seconds, so and I love sharing the background information. You may hear some of this repetitive again during our discussion with Stephen Chenault, because it's going to be specifically about Altamira as it goes into Aird and Greyhawk at the same time. So, and Will's got a phone call he couldn't, he had to take. So, any final comments, Patrick and Mike, about tonight?
No, just looking forward to it, and taking down some of these players before they get their bamboozles all up in a bamboozle. So.
Yeah, make sure you got your buttered popcorn and your hot dogs and
your
your
we're
peanuts.
gonna take them down.
Your selected choice of drink there. And,
awesome, long shot. It'll be a fun time tonight. Hopefully everyone just enjoys it for what it is, a spectacle, and a lot of people just going at it RP wise. I mean, it's a festival event, right? It's different than an adventure where there's an adventuring party. It's people just in a festival setting, just wanting to be that champion. So, all right, we'll
a lot
see
of
you all.
RP.
We'll see you all shortly. I'm going to set the raid up here sit by. Thanks, Naz, and thank you everyone. By the way, everyone, if you don't know, Naz is our longest sub outside of my close group of friends. He's on 49 months, 1 month over 4 years. How far we have come. All right, I'll see you in a few hours, less than 4 on Troller Games' channel. All right, let's set this raid up.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, and thank you all for the
Cheers.
support.
Yep.
Bye.
Will,
See
it
you
was
guys later.
ZZUMP and 2000 Caesar. You should be contacted. ZZUMP Zump and 2000 Caesar. One.
Okay. And you told him to just go ahead and
Yes.
Cool. All right, cool, man. All right, well, I gotta run, Jeff.
I'll see you
So,
tonight.
I'll see you
5:30, 5:40 login. You same login.
Got
Okay.
it.
Eastern.
Cool, man.
See you then, man.
All right, baby.
Almost 100. 95. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you in a little bit. That's awesome.
Well, that was a bummer right in the middle of that little show that we just did. I got a text that one of my good friends had just passed away. They found his body.
Oh,
Yeah. He lived an alternative lifestyle, but still, that sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mike.